Humans. Why is it always humans? Alright. Hold on. Initializing, taking the ducks to the pond. Now. Zach Walker is online now. I will find you, human. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning. I'm Zach Walker. This is X Variety Show. Hey, happy Thursday. It's Thursday, everybody. We're gonna go ahead and play some Farm Sim today. Why don't we just jump right on into our game? Hey, jump cut. Hey there, Jackwit. How are you doing today? Not too bad, not too bad. We've got a little bit of farming going on. Just a little bit. We've got our PC game sound on. Let me tab over and grab our vehicle. We're gonna take our truck over and pick up our Joskin trailer. Ooh, it was a little laggy. Pick up our Joskin trailer here. Drive it on over and pick up this oats off of field 19. What are you up to on your farm, Jackwit? We saw you driving by a little bit over to the east. Looks like you were headed to the east silo. Ooh, harvesting some potatoes for a farmer. Nice, nice, nice. Sounds like fun. Today we're playing Repay the Debt Simulator. What do you think about them? Yeah, they're not easy. Yeah, they're definitely not a given thing. They take a lot of work to make happen. You didn't know you could drive them from the inside. That's actually a very important part of the conveyor belt system, is that you can jump inside and drive them around. It's like we got here just in time to pull under and get the harvester emptied out. That's definitely rough. I probably spent the majority of my time on the last server trying to figure out conveyor belt system. So that was fun. Okay. Well, there goes our harvester. Vehicle off. We don't want to waste gas. Got this all set up here. Yeah, you could, but I don't, because I'm doing a contract. I don't. So I actually have my harvester set up to destroy it. The if it wasn't a contract, the harvester would be my guy would be I'd be able to set it to not destroy it. So I can show you. Let me jump in as soon as he gets to the end of the row. I'll turn him off and show you the setting for it. Okay, see this the comma right here? Enable straw swath, disable straw swath. So like if I'll leave it enabled now, and then I'll hire my worker. And I'm not sure if it's going to automatically disable it or not. Yeah, see, it just automatically turned it back off, I think. If it was my own field, I would definitely be getting straw. Actually, I don't know that I would, because this isn't wheat, this is oats. So all the crops are a little different. Okay, yeah, so it's probably just, I don't know. I could probably get straw if I did it by myself without the, let's see here. At the end, I'll turn the worker off again and go by hand for a row and see if I can get some straw. Yeah, see, I can do it if I go by hand. The moment I hire the worker, I guess, there we go. I think it just has to do with the difference in how I hire my workers. So, generally, I don't hire my worker mid-action, so it just kind of defaults to straw swath off. So, like, I'll drive up to a field and hit H, and it'll turn on the combine and reset the straw swath for itself, I think.
One way.
But the thing is here, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick up the straw. I don't actually, Jack Witt. I don't know. I don't own any of the stuff for picking up straw, so it's kind of pointless. But you know, I guess the farmer theoretically could use it. And maybe. It's interesting because I don't know, generally one for straw. Hmm. We've got this whole. I suppose I should go empty out the pipe on the next run, and that will give us a good setup here for the. Ooh. Train. All right, let's jump into our vehicle. We get set up to pull the oats out of the harvester on the next pass. All right, so here we go. There we go. We got our speed set. We're emptying out the holding tank on the harvester. I'm pretty sure that we need to take it up to the transport company, so I'm not even gonna mess around. Like, as soon as we get to the end of this row, I'm gonna run on over to the silo right there and put it in and get it ready for the train. It's interesting because, like, we are working pretty hard to pay off some of this debt that we've got accruing. All right, let's roll. Go. We got a smooth drone shot here. We're going to come back across the back. Turn. We're going to go in and dump into the silo. Windmill. Alright, let's roll back over. This is still a pretty big field. There we go. Let's turn off your engine. There we go. Perfect. And what we got going on here? So I'm actually going to turn on soft editing here of the corners. Everywhere to be. Go, and then keep Summoner's War up in the corner as we wait for our to come in. All right, so we've got that. And next one. Oh. Let's see our harvester's out doing its thing while we are running our basic. Good. Okay. There's a lot going on here. Perfect. Wonder if you know, Jack, what you might be onto something here. I wonder if it will make a contract for picking up the straw. Yeah, I know. Maybe that I don't know that it will, but if it didn't, that's a missed opportunity. Like to have like a Radiant AI contract be like, oh, straw needs to be picked up now. That is like a definite plus. It would be. Let's check the harvester and see how it's doing. We'll keep an eye on it from the harvester, I think. Or maybe it will punish me for not get your contract done before you fix it. I doubt it. Because honestly, the contract was just to harvest. It didn't say whether I should or shouldn't keep straw. So we're only a little over half full, so we should be able to make it down and back one more time before we empty it out into the truck. Wish there was a sound fix. So we've got all of these done. Let's go. Go matchups next. There we go. This is an interesting sort of thing. I wish we could fix the sound problem where it would give me sound while not focused. Let me see if I can look that up. Okay, farm sim does not allow for it. Feel like you have an extra setting turned on in game. You have your porch door open. You mean like in real life? Oh wow. Thinking. guy is an idiot. He obviously doesn't have. Okay, so our pipe came out, so unfortunately we missed our opportunity um to go get it. So let's jump in and unpipe out this these oats. So somebody's spraying a field next to you, Jackwit, and you could smell it. Um, uh, all right. Well, this just seems like a game limitation. It smells like it. Yes, you live at the countryside, kinda. I get what you mean. Um, Technically, I live in a rural area, even though it's a city with a population of 20,000, give or take. So, it's interesting. We have a paper mill, so when the paper mill's working, you can smell it throughout the whole town, but it only works a couple of days out of a month generally. Like most of the time, it's set up and take down and everything. I get you. Weird smells are interesting. It's a little worrisome sometimes. Um, I don't know. Farmer pesticides. I don't think I've ever smelled them firsthand. I mean, I've been on a farm, but pesticides are like they're like something that gets done so infrequently that I don't know. I've never lived close enough to smell them being used. Even though like I used to have a horse farm right behind me, so there was that smell. But horses aren't all that bad compared to cows. And I don't think the cows that were around were ever all that. They were dairy cows, so they were never all that crazy um, with the smell. Run. Starter first battles for the day. Oh, whatever they're spraying smells extra bad during the summer. I don't know. So the funny thing about humans is that, like, we definitely are crazily different when it comes to smell, because it is a smells more of a construct of difference. So I don't know how to explain that. I'll explain it like this. Like, say that you were cooking sausage in your house, and instead of boiling it or whatever, that you were frying it. So the smell was going throughout your entire house. And you smell that for like a couple 20-30 minutes, and it smells either good if you like sausage, or terrible if you're like me and you don't like sausage. And then slowly you just stop smelling it completely. I It's interesting, Jackwit. um how do I even I like Italian. No, I can't even say that. I like the there's two different types of sausage in America, really. Okay, so there's like breakfast sausage, and then there's like, and it's kind of related to like bratwurst. But there's, like, there's the small breakfast sausages like the links or whatever, and then there's more like hot dog like sausages. I can handle the hot dog like sausages, but not so much the like breakfast style sausage. That smell destroys me. And then bratwursts I don't actually like. They're a little bit closer to breakfast sausage than they are the hot dog style sausages. Like Little Smokies, I love those. But they don't taste anything like the breakfast sausage or like bratwurst. I think it depends on just how, like, if it's a mild tasting sausage that doesn't have any of the like heavy fried dark flavor, then I'm fine. It's just there's a specific smell that comes with breakfast sausage and some sausage in general, to where it makes me say I do not want sausage in anything, because most people aren't talking about not even Italian. I keep saying Italian, but it'd be like more like Polish sausages. I like Polish sausage. That's different. You know, it's a different flavor from the breakfast type sausage, or like the sausage that gets put into biscuits and gravy. I don't like that. And it's just it's a specific smell that makes my stomach flip upside down every time someone's cooking it. So like the kind of sausage that all the fast food restaurants use for their sandwiches, I can't eat that. it makes me feel sick just to smell it. Or the kind of sausage that gets put on pizza also generally makes me sick. So it's not that I can't say that I don't like sausage on a whole, because like I like summer sausage. Um, but that is like it's completely different from the breakfast style. It's a very hard distinction to make because I can't always say whether I'm gonna like it or not. It literally is smell based, not anything like taste generally isn't actually a factor. It's literally the smell that makes me sick. So it depends on the process used to make the sausage and what it smells like while it's being cooked. Generally. And I have no words to describe what makes that smell. I haven't actually investigated what it is about each of those sausages that makes me feel, you know, green around the edges. But back to our main point. You could cook that, and then when you're done cooking it, your house just smells like your house to you. But if someone else comes in, they're like, "Ooh, you cooked sausage." Or bacon, same way. Like you could cook, you know, a whole pound of bacon or something up, and then you wouldn't smell the bacon in your house, but other people would when they came in for quite a while afterwards. We're gonna start that, and then I'm gonna roll. Ooh, how? Wow, just jump right out of the car, huh? I'm gonna take this over to the silo and put it in. Yeah, you have a few things that you feel like smells forever. It smells really good when you make, but later on in the evening, you almost feel sick of the smell. Mm-hmm. It smells good while you eat food, not hours later. Sometimes the smell is not even good when you eat the food. And you're making the wrong kind of food, exactly, which is why I don't eat sausage. Um, and I say that again generically because I do eat sausage, just not a specific type of sausage. Like, and it's hard because I could say, "Oh, I like this sausage," and then somebody be like, "Oh, cool, I'm glad you like that," and they'll make it, and it'll be the wrong kind of sausage, and I'll be like, "Oh no." Basically, I don't know, the sausage that looks all gray is generally the stuff that I don't like. The very gray sausage that browns up when you cook it into like a gray and brown stuff. That's the kind of stuff that gets me. I don't know. It's probably just how they put it together or the. There's definitely something in there that does not mesh well with my nose or my senses. Yeah. You have the same issue when you're going to barbecue. People ask, so do you like barbecue sausage? Yes, but almost 100% sure not the kind you'll bring. Right. Like bratwursts of any kind, I don't eat them. And it's not necessarily because I wouldn't like them, it's because I can never tell if I'm going to like them. So I've just given up because it's much harder to be like, yes, and then be like, oh, actually, no, that smells horrible to me. Like, so yeah, the answer is yes. You like them? No, I usually don't. Exactly right. Like, I can go get. And I'll be back. I'm gonna run over to the fridge real quick, and I'll be right back. Like this sort of sausage, generic, unnamed sausage like this, I can eat. Yeah, exactly. Hmm. But essentially, it's just a really huge hot dog with spice. like, like it's a sausage by definition, but not the same. Let me find a picture of something here. But here, this type of sausage makes me want to hurl. See down in the lower right where the Summoners War stuff's up? Those type of sausages make me want to throw up. And that's the difference. So And then somewhere in the middle, are like these type of sausages. That's what I would call bratwurst. Yeah, except sometimes they are and sometimes they aren't. Like sometimes they taste just fine, and sometimes they taste exactly like just bigger versions of those little nasty breakfast sausages I showed you. Or, and the sneaky thing about these bratwursts is they like to stuff them with cheese and crazy, or cheese and jalapeno, or cream cheese, and like they'll be stuffed with some sort of flavor, or like they'll infuse them with like apple or something. So not only do you have to worry about the what kind of sausage they actually are inside and what they smell like, but they might be stuffed with cheddar cheese, or they might be stuffed with jalapenos, or they might be stuffed with apple flavoring. So yeah, and that is why I can't say I like sausage or dislike sausage, because it is a spectrum of crazy. Yeah, exactly. I don't know, Jacquet. I'm not as picky about food in some ways, and in other ways I'm very picky because like when it comes to sausage, there's literally only a couple types that aren't breakfasty. So and then I've been trying to train myself out of it, but I do have a vinegar aversion. So I've managed to train myself to eat ketchup and mustard if it's already present on an item. And the same thing with mayo. If it's already present on an item, I tend to I can start eating that as well. So like burgers that you get from fast food restaurants that have ketchup, mustard, and mayo, um, I can eat those now with ketchup, mustard, and mayo. But I do not add ketchup, mustard, and mayo to anything. The only thing I add mayo to is tuna fish, because you need a binder to turn it into a food for uh, bread to make it a sandwich or something. And even then, I use the smallest amount possible to bind the fish together. I have taught myself to like very specific brands of barbecue sauce. And I only use it for tuna fish. Like that's it. It's the only thing I use it. The only thing I specifically add it to. I have taught myself to like some very specific kinds of barbecue sauce. Mm-hmm. Because again, barbecue sauce is either, I don't know, it's generally either punchy or too sweet. Like, there's literally only a handful of barbecue sauces that I'll be able to use, and I only use them to dip fries, or I don't use them for like chicken nuggets or anything. Um, Mostly barbecue sauces for I use it on ribs, like slow cooked ribs in the oven, and that's about my barbecue sauce tolerance, and it has to be a specific kind. Um, or a specific subset of barbecue sauce, because barbecue sauce is so different. I don't use steak sauces. I don't think they taste horrible. I just don't need them. Um, I literally cannot stand salad dressing in any of its forms. Um, all salad dressing of any kind, ranch, Italian, all of it. I can't handle it. You don't like goo on your food? Nice. But I've been training myself to be able to handle more things. Like, as a kid, I used to like never McDonald's or anything. I just didn't. I would just wipe it off. But like lots of times, I would be like, no ketchup or mustard or mayo or anything. I would order everything plain. But now I'm slowly just like, I'll take it as it comes. You know, I still remove pickles because again, it's all about the vinegar aversion is what it is. Like the smell of vinegar makes me feel sick. So I have to slowly kind of like exposure therapy myself into eating things like ketchup, mustard, mayo, that sort of thing. I've been working on it a long time. Exactly. So like I will never order without pickle. I'll just remove the pickle as soon as I get the item. Same thing with tomato. I won't order without tomato. I'll just remove the tomato as soon as I get the item. And I've because of my cooking, I've taught myself to like raw onions on things. So I'd prefer them to be like browned off and cooked, but I can eat raw onion on burgers and things now.
Zach is probably too old for Instagram, but you are not? Yes, come join us on Instagram, Leafwalker.
But pickles are a insumar like I cannot come at them. Like they're too much work, too much vinegar. The entire taste of them is based on liking vinegar. Yeah, exactly. So like essentially the whole condiments aisle that has pickles and salad dressing and ketchup, mustard, mayo, barbecue sauce, that used to be just an aisle I could point at and be like, I don't eat that. And now I'm slowly pulling myself back to the point where it's like, I won't add ketchup. I won't add mustard. I won't add mayo. But I can handle them. Barbecue sauce is a definite maybe. I'm not really the honey barbecue sauce. Generally not. I don't know. It's hard. Hard to describe. But yeah, pickles are never going to be a food I eat. There we go. Which is strange because I like cucumbers in and of themselves. So I'll eat cucumber, but I definitely won't eat pickle. Ooh, it's getting heavy. We're gonna go take this in. We just lost our front wheels, so I'm gonna pull this over to the... But yeah, it's interesting, and I've always liked pizza mushrooms, and I've slowly taught myself to like other kinds of mushrooms too. So well, lots of people don't like mushrooms. I really do. So, which is good because mushrooms are a great food if you want to eat tons of stuff but not actually gain any calories off of what you're eating. They're a wonderful filler food. Like, generally, like, say you were gonna have like steak and you're like, yeah, I've got steak and then I'm gonna have french fries with my steak, and be like, oh wow, that's a... Or mashed potatoes with my steak, and then like, wow, you're just doubling up on the bad, throwing that meal full of meat to also have a bunch of carbs. We could be like, nah, just have mushrooms instead. Now see, I absolutely love creamed potatoes. I assume it was just mashed potatoes with milk and butter. But the wife walker does not like any sort of mashed potato. So we just don't have them. Right. And the wife walker does not like mushrooms. So mushrooms are something I only put on stuff when I'm cooking for myself alone. Whereas it's easier to cook mushrooms for yourself, cooking a whole thing of mashed potatoes is it's a little excessive for just one person. It's a lot of extra work. I know, I love it, but it's a lot of extra work. Like, if I'm the only one eating it, that means I have to take potatoes, peel potatoes, boil potatoes. Yeah, same thing. I was powder bag type. Even then, I have to measure it out. I have to cook it. I have to, season it myself. I have to bring it back across, and then it's a lot of extra work when I could just be making the meal that I'm making already. And if we have learned anything about the ADHD mind, we are lazy, inherently lazy. So the reward of making mashed potatoes generally is outweighed by just the amount of extra I have to do to get it done. Like, I forgot. Like, if I forget to wash a pan while cooking, if I'm cooking and I wash the pan while cooking, that's one thing. If I forget to wash a pan while cooking, oh, just it takes forever for me to be like, get up the extra drive to go do the extra dishes. That's why I try to do all my dishes while I cook so that they're done. And then the only thing I have to, yeah, really, like it's really something that I've just learned about myself. I must do my dishes while I'm cooking. Otherwise, just the amount of dishes that pile up become a barrier to doing them. As long as they don't become a separate task, they all get done. So if it's part of the cooking, they all will get done. The moment it becomes a separate task, it's very hard. Lots of times in my head, the fact that I have to do dishes after cooking will kind of guide me on whether I cook or not. Like, if I'm just not feeling the dishes part, I might just snack all day instead of making dishes. Yeah, we don't have a dishwasher, so it must be done by hand. There's pile up even with the dishwasher. That makes sense. Makes sense to me anyway. Or like with laundry, I'm very good at putting laundry in. I'm Yeah, I don't want to lie. I'm fairly competent if I've put the laundry in at switching laundry most of the time. Sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I'll forget I'm doing laundry. But washing and drying laundry fairly easy. Uh, Folding laundry extraordinarily hard to force myself to do. In fact, I've gotten so that I have more like dump bins for my stuff. So like I fold them like maybe as little as possible. Like socks and undergarments don't even get folded; they just get thrown into a bin. And then shirts get hung, except for t-shirts. T-shirts get thrown into a bin with almost no folding. and then pants get like folded over twice in half and half again, and that's it. So like I know there's meticulous people who pair up their socks and roll them into a ball and all that. No, I couldn't care less if I even have the right number of socks, honestly. I just reach in, grab two, put them on. Most of the day I don't even wear socks. I don't even know what spa rolling towels means. Honestly, I fold my towels in half and half again and then put them on a shelf. I know lots of people do things with their socks. I don't. It's just a drawer. Color coordinated. Yikes. Well, mine are all color coordinated too. White. It's all white. So we're getting down to the end of this field here. Alright, let's move up out of here. Oh, train's been around quite a bit lately. Either that or I've just actually been paying attention. Blah, 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 blah. Our world. Yep, my still not ready to harvest. It's 2 days in a row. My field has not been ready.
All your prime subs are belong to us.
It's getting there slowly. Yep. What have I planted? Soy. I have soy planted. So looking at the current market for soy, not the best. I guess the Harbor has 1.6. That's pretty good price. I think I even have some. Didn't realize I still had some. Take that down to the Harbor and make some money. I don't know where my soy's at. It might be in my main silo. This is strange. No crop left behind. But yes, soy is not a bad crop. It's big. So there's less of it, but it's more expensive. So it's kind of like a weird. Canola and soy are in the same kind of tier. So like you've got canola and soy, and they tend to stick in like kind of the general range here. But this is kind of cheap for canola right now. I'm gonna take over for the helper because it's doing some crazy stuff, and I think it's probably gonna go a lot faster if I just do this by hand. I'm gonna start doing the general American way. Here we go. So we're gonna roll this in a circle till we've gotten ourselves down to basic emotional damage. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, here we are.
Emotional damage.
That's right. Great. All right, so we're working our way across here. And then we're going to make it so that it fits all within one pass of the blades. There we go. Ooh, Jackwood's in the train. Ooh. Look at that. Boom. Drop it off right here. Put the pipe in. There we go. Hey, we got it. See how this contract's looking. 84%. Not bad. Once we get these oats over to the silo. Are you delivering potatoes right now, Jackwit? Ah, you were just visiting the train. Nice. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna try and fill up the first car here. I guess I do have some soy over here too. So I think I'm gonna hit both of them. Grab the oats here. And then we're going to move forward to the next car. Drop our soy in. Yep. So we are at a negative 1,000. So we also had to do a $5,000 reload today so that we could have money to fill up the gas tanks that we were using. There we are. We are at drop-off point. So we're overloading out. We're gonna overload soy. And we're overloading soy. Yay. Now we are done. Alright, so let's go ahead and check our silo amounts. We should be at 0 across the board, except for canola. Where's our canola? Let's find our canola. Yeah, we got some cash. We're gonna pay back the one loan we took today. Let's go find out where our canola is stored, because I don't know where what silo that is in right now. Yay, fuel. We filled up our truck. Let's keep going. It's crazy. Crazy. Go right here. We're gonna, whoa, green machine. All right, we're gonna cross right into there. We're gonna get ourselves cleaned up and repaired. This is probably technically cheating because I'm cleaning both vehicles at the same time. It's not cheating. You can watch the dirt melt away. Here we go. Gonna throw our... Yep. I mean, technically you could role play it, but it's not, it's not a requirement. Come on. There we go. Okay, so where is our... It's not in this silo. Head on off to this silo over here and see if it's over here. Yeah, apparently I put some crops in somewhere and didn't pull them out. Not a lot, just a little handful of things. Not in this silo either. It's in the one we were at. Ah. There we go. We're gonna make it. We are rolling. Rolling, 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 rolling. Okay, so we're almost there. This is the issue with having so many silos across the map is that you can very much get to a point where you don't know where your stuff's at. I wonder if maybe it's down at the harbor silo. That's why it's not empty. It might actually be the harbor silo. Because it's really easy to empty the train silos into the train and sell them. I don't know why I would have any in here. But we're going to check. And then we'll go down to the harbor silo. I found one tree. There's one tree, and I found it. Okay, so this silo is empty. So it is the harbor silo. We're going to head down there and pick up our errant crops. Okay. Yeah. Take a look at Odie's property. We're going to run down here to the harbor silo and see what's in it. What's in it?
Damn it, Ryan.
Almost there.
Emotional damage.
That is true. It's a lot of emotional damage. Jackwit, you want emotional damage? Ah. Hacking hack. Now see that
Emotional damage.
was all perfectly set up there. We were ready for it. All right, we're moving in. Cross the road off the hill. Yes. Fun days. Fun days. Really? Come on. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get rid of this little bit of this is how much crops we had lost, Jackwit. 2,000. We just misplaced them in a silo. This trailer really likes to turn, unfortunately, with the underweight vehicle. It makes it really easy to misline up things. There we go. Alright, so that's a little bit of extra money in our pockets. Alright, we're gonna park right here for a second while we figure out what we're gonna do next. Next contract. We're gonna spray field 1 with herbicide. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pick up our New Holland tractor. It is gonna pick up our spray kit. We're gonna grab some herbicide. Refill our additional tank up front. And we're gonna head over to field
Watching
1.
the stream and have leaves? You can use them in the chat box to get perks. Like making Zach dance. Badly.
I need another one of these tractors with a spray setup so I don't have to keep loading and unloading my tractor. Alright, we're gonna get this down to field 1 and get it spraying. Oh yeah? Can I get a oh yeah? Here we go. Okay, so we've got that spraying. Let's go ahead and pull in our harvester. Fold it up. And And we're going to roll down the back line here. Boing. There we go. Keeping it rolling. That's a pretty big field. How are your fields doing, Jackwit? You still got you have your fields all reset and growing? No. There's not. You just get used to how much you need. Speaking of seed, I believe I should, once I get back, I think the next thing I need to do is refill my seed trailer. I think I'm pretty close to empty. No, I'll show you what I mean. I've never tried to empty the seeder before. You might be able to, but there's no real reason to because all the seeds are the same. Yeah, you can unload it. I will unload it. No worries, Jackwit. No worries. Right, we're gonna roll. We're gonna play the game here. We're gonna go right at that little path, and then we're gonna take a shortcut right across the berm in the middle. No, you're not asking a lot of questions. There are lots of things in this game that are very not evident when you start playing. Ah. No. Yeah. I wanted to take a shortcut. I found a tree. Again. Yes, I've done a lot of tree hugging today. How about a fence? Don't take offense. Well, taking a little green machine there. Alright, we're gonna park Our Joskin trailer. Papa Joskin trailer. I really need a bigger vehicle to handle these trailers, but I do not have the time currently to invest in one. All right. Here we go. Let's go get some more seeds. I guess we still had a fairly decent amount of seeds, but it's probably... Ah! Eh. It's a very top-heavy vehicle. This is a very light vehicle that would be carrying such a top-heavy vehicle on. That seeder probably weighs twice, or the seed refiller probably weighs twice as much as my truck. I quit. You have so much stuff here at market. What is going on? Jackwit, 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 Jackwit. Yeah, everything at the market is currently yours, except these 2 pallets of seeds, which I'm about to put in my vehicle. plots have a little bit of seed left, but nothing too crazy. So we've got that down. And we need to go grab that other pallet of seeds. Oh. I guess we should get some check on our weeder. Our weeder should be done. Okay. No more weeding. One could use some fertilizing. Okay, well, we're good here. We're going to bring this back in. It's a lot of horn. It's in here. Alright, hold on. Let's do a little bit of recon here.
YouTube, you will subscribe to Zek's channel. It's free and mandatory.
Let's see, New Holland T5 series. I think that might be what we have. Let's see what we own here. T5 100. New Holland T5 100. Yep. Let's check small tractors out. New Holland 5100. Yep. So what we need is another one of these. Yep. Okay, so we've got that rolling. Bring this over to the shop. I wonder what Odie's going to be playing today. Sounded like he wanted to do some RimWorld for himself today. Oh, yep, I can go check this out real quick. It's like Odie has probably talked in the I'm going to do Kingdom Come tonight on stream, and there's not much to do on the farm. Ah. Lovely. Okay, so Odie's going to do Kingdom Come, so I'm going to be chill. Yep, on stream. Odie's gonna do Kingdom Come on stream. So I just going to do a little bit more farming here, get everything set up. And you're happy either way. What? Here we go. Alright. Got that open. Now we're gonna go ahead and turn this on. Alright. Oh, you just need someone to listen to? That makes sense. Alright, here we go. Trailer looks useful. It is. It's the I. Williams trailer. A very useful trailer for grabbing a couple pallets and running back and forth to your farm real quick. It's also a very useful trailer for delivering eggs once you get to that point where you're delivering eggs. Okay, so it's in P, trailers, all the way to the bottom, miscellaneous. No, it's not miscellaneous. It's low loaders. Yep. It's only 3,500. It's a cheap trailer, so everyone should have one for their little miscellaneous farm needs. Or 2 or 10. I mean, they're really cheap.
right, there we go. You can fold the sides up and in and out, and it's a really useful little trailer. So you left click and hold, and then you swipe with your mouse left. So like if I hold left click and hold, and I swipe with my mouse left, it pulls down the left side. If I pull down, like towards me with my mouse, it pulls the back side down. If I push up, it puts the back side up. If I push to the right, it pulls the left side up. Then I right click and hold and pull to the right, and it pulls that down. And then I pull it back to the left, and it pulls that side up. Like left click and hold, left and right, use the side panel, up and down does the back panel. Right click and hold, left and right does the side panel on the right side. Did you buy two? Yeah, go ahead. That's for putting things on the back. Like little small tractors. We got this. Go ahead and put up your left side, Jackwit, and pull the... Yeah, I'm doing this all with the joystick. Hey, there we
Join the
go.
Leaf Walker Discord here. Then tell me where to find the humans.
Here we are. One in the truck? I could try. It's asking quite a bit out of me. I'm not actually all that good at this. Adios. It's a lot of moving my arm around because I can't change the camera on with the joystick. Yeah, so here we go. We've got our contract done. Harvesting field 25 soy. Got 29. Field 5 barley. Do that. Okay. Alright, we're doing it. Field 5 barley. Ooh, yeah. It's a small one. The question is, do I do contract work? I think I do. Well, I mean, I could pay back 4 payments of mortgage and make it a little cheaper every day. Probably what I'll do. Just because when you eat away at it, it goes away. Let's go and we will repay 4 payments of mortgage. There we go. So now we're down to 445. It's not bad. We'll set up for these long runs here. Not gonna get quite as nice of a return, but it'll happen faster. Alright, there we go. We'll get the jaw skin, put it over there. Oh. Get the jaw skin, we'll put it over by the 5. There we go. We're gonna put the trailer right here. There we go. 2. What else we can do at this point? And I got everything rolling. Made a lot more money today than we did on any other day so far. Probably just because we're on it, moving things around. But I think it's that time of day. So let's jump on over here. And I'm going to say thanks for watching. I know you have lots of choices. Thank you for spending your time with me, Jackwit. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Wonderful, fun day today. So that, bye. We're just going to shut it on down. Have a wonderful day. And we will have a great weekend too. We'll see you all on Monday. With that, go ahead and take it away, Evil Bot Overlord.
You can run, Leaf Walker, but you cannot hide. I will find you, human. I am your overlord. Have a good day. For now.